Hello. Back in Camus Forest, Somerset Forest, Somerset juxta Camus, or the River Bann juxta Camus. Basically means the van beside the Camus. Or Camus, depends how you want to pronounce it. Spelt C-A-M-U-S. But when I was growing up in Castle Row, it was always the Camus. Muttleys and Co. Experiencing a little bit of freedom today. Don't get much of that at home whenever the weather's bad. But look at these trees. Always looks majestic when you have blue sky behind them. Huh? Can't beat it. Let's go see if our robin's still here. Sun breaking through the top of the trees there. Not be long now until there's no leaves. Pine needle carpet on the path here will get a lot thicker and a lot softer. You walk around and you can even hear footsteps. Actually starting to get a bit like that now. Yeah. The holly tree where the birds always feed. Somebody's actually put a feeder up for them. Fresh feeds in it. And there's the little man himself just sitting in there. Hello. I think there's more than one of you there today. You know, there's a great tit hiding away in the back. There's our little robin. Hello. Coming out to see? Yeah. Doesn't want to eat from my hand today. He's friendly enough. So that was our local Somerset robin. I've actually seen 4 of them here in the past. No sign of any others. All sorts growing here. Sycamore up there. These are oak. Down there is horse chestnut. Path's getting a bit overgrown now. Getting very narrow. Remember this as a child being about 4 feet wide. Now the nettles and grass are taking over. Yeah, big chestnut tree. Those big leaves. Size of that compared to my finger. And them big ones. Just up there. Are there any chestnuts on it? I can't see any. Trees probably. Oh, hold on. I speak too soon. Where did I see that one? Just right there. And then just above. Loads of them. All seem to be on this side of the tree. Here are 2 more. Quite big ones too. Yeah, a good old River Bann. Just up there's the old Camus graveyard. Very ancient remains, or the remains of a very ancient Celtic cross. So just cannot see from here. But yeah, this is the Bann. The non-tidal part. It's only as tidal as far as the cuts, and we're about roughly a mile south of that point now. It's still beautiful. Monster sycamore. This does not seem to have any end, and I'm hurting my back enough. Standing against that tree now, on edge, to edge. It's big. This is just one of several bird boxes placed around the forest here. Upwards of 30 of them, if I remember correct. Don't know whether they're getting used or not, but they're there if the birds want them. Now, this bit here, we used to have a completely unobstructed view of the river. As you can see, within the past few years, overtaken by saplings, which will grow into bigger trees, which will lead to less of a view. Big fella waiting for his supper. Just come back to the bird boxes there. Seem to remember they used to have numbers on them. Like I'm pretty sure I remember seeing number 31, maybe number 32 at one point. Don't know how many of them survive now, but this is going back maybe 20 years or more. Yeah, the place is constantly changing, constantly being vandalised. Says a lot for modern day society. And there we are, there's the evidence of what I've just been talking about. The numbering. This is 25. Well, they started at 1 way down the far end, next to where the old spamboard factory used to be, and worked their way up to the Camus end here. So that one we saw first would be probably late 20s, early 30s. Going with this one here, 25. It's always worth taking a wee walk around here in springtime. You see everything starting to bud. Not sure what this is. Is this nightshade? Or is it honeysuckle? Both look very similar. Okay, wee woman. Then to keep you interested. Big lady here, she used to chase stones. If I threw stones along the path, she would chase after them to where they landed and then bark. Just bark at where they landed and then come running back to me. Never any attempt to bring the stone back, just a bark. Just love it when we get this place to ourselves. These spot of freedom girls, eh? Some of these ferns are nearly as tall as me. Young ash tree. Maybe 2 or 3 years old, but look, height it's got to already. So at 8 feet, roughly. A few squirrels resident here too. Might be a bit early in the day for seeing them. You never know. Keep your eyes peeled. The ground looks a bit muddy now. But by the time all the leaves and the needles fall, just coat this area. It really is like walking on a carpet. Keep your boots clean too. This is for us. The last time I saw a squirrel was up this area here, but not holding out much hope at the minute. Should be about the time of the year when they should be stocking up their food stores for the winter. And this little fella seems to have followed us round. Hello. Oh dear oh. Look at this for display of branches. Oh dear. Yeah, that's what it was all about. It's just branches, branches, branches. It's like needles sticking out of the trunk. That weird, you're walking down here and you're always looking up and you're always watching for any kind of movement. And a bird takes flight or a leaf moves. And it always turns out to be anything but a squirrel. I don't think we're going to see him today. They are definitely here. Just need to be in the right time, at the right place. I'm going to say we're definitely out of luck with squirrels today. Looks like the ideal kind of place you would find them. Just not today. There you have it. Somerset Forest along the Bann. Or half of it anyway. Didn't get to see any squirrels. But the robin and the heron made up for it. And these two got a good walk. Luna! Here we go, that's her puppy in the back there. So, until the next time. Cheery bye for now.